Yes, dear students, in the previous video I have shown you that how the various adaptations are present in the animals which live in the hot and dry climate, means in the desert area. Now next our topic is temperate and tropical regions. Children, what are the temperate and tropical regions? These are those regions which are present away from the equator. Okay, and these in these regions that weather is or climate is hot and humid. Means what type of climate is there? Hot and humid. And hot, you know that so much temperature is there, means atmospheric temperature is so much, and as well as humidity also present there. Humidity means amount of water vapors are also present in large amount in the temperate and tropical regions. And why this humid weather is there? Because of rainfall. Means usually it rains most of the time in the year. And in this climate, because of hot and humid conditions, there is a variety of plants and animals are present in these kind of regions, and we can see variety of animals also, and they have different kind of adaptations. Okay, and you know that all the forest animals you can take as an example here, means just like leopard, jaguar, or these monkeys, and many kind of birds. And other than these, means all the variety of monkeys, you know that different variety of monkeys are also there, which are called primates. Okay, primate is a word which is written in your book, and this word is related to those monkey varieties of all those animals which are just like monkeys, like langur or apes, or other than these also you can see they are looking like monkeys. And these kind of animals have also many kind of adaptations. Means most of the monkey variety, you know, they can jump, or they can stay there most of the life on the trees. Okay, and this is also one of the adaptation. With the help of the tail, they can move from one tree to another. Okay, and other than these also, means these are the common kind of animals which I told you, that which are living in this hot and humid climate, means in the temperate and tropical regions. But in your syllabus, some special kind of animals they have given, and about them we will study in detail about their adaptations. Okay, those animals are red-eyed frog. Okay, and that frog, its name is frog, but it is totally different from our normal frogs. And about elephant also we will study in this under these temperate and tropical regions. And other than this also some animals are there. So I'll show you picture, and we will see one by one adaptations in those birds and animals. One toucan bird is there, I think. So let's see with the help of pictures what different kind of adaptations are present in these animals. Okay. Yes, children, you can see here in the tropical and temperate climate, Here first animal we will study about the red-eyed tree frog. This frog is special made for live on the trees. It is, in short, we can say it as a tree frog. So it has red eyes, that's why it is called red-eyed tree frog. And you know, children, see its color, means body color of this frog is different from simple frog. So it has green color on its means upper part of the body, and sides are blue. Okay, and in the sides also you can see yellow stripes, and because of these kind of designs it can easily blend its color with the leaves. You know that leaves also have this kind of structure, means stripes in the form of veins. Okay, this red-eyed tree frog is sitting on the leaf, big leaf, and you can see it can easily blend its color with this leaf, because their stripes and their color combination, yellow and this green, is always matching with the leaves, because leaves are also green in color and somewhere they are yellow also. Okay, so that's why. And after this, one more adaptation is there. You can see their feet. They have padded feet, or we can say padded toes. Their toes are just like pads, and because of these swollen toes they can easily jump on the trees, means from one place to another place on the trees. And they have long legs also. You can see how it folded its legs, and with its long legs it can jump very long. Okay, it can jump very far away from one tree to another tree. So children, these are the some kind of adaptations which are present in this red-eyed tree frog. So next animal is let's see, toucan. Okay, this is a bird, and toucan bird, you can see its beak, it is also adapted, means its beak is colorful, or we can say it is multicolored. You can see here orange, green, blue, purple, pink, and even white color is also there. It is multicolored beak, and it is its beak is very light in weight, so that it can fly easily and it can take work from its beak, and with the help of its beak it can break berries or different kind of hard fruits very easily. Okay, and you can see here how it is very sharp also. Its beak is very sharp to break those hard fruits or seed coats sometime, and it can easily manage its food with the help of this long and strong beak. But it is light in weight, so that it cannot hurdle this bird in flying. And next is its tongue, children, which is not shown here, but it has a tongue which is narrow and feather like, and its tongue makes it easier to catch small insects. Okay, because it is feathery in structure and it is very narrow also, so with the help of this kind of tongue, it can easily eat up small insects. Insects can stick with its this feathery tongue. Okay, and with the help of its long this beak, it can easily take fruits, or we can say take juices from the some flowers also. Okay, with the help of this beak, it can take many uses. So this is also a kind of adaptation. You see that in the normal area, some birds are living. They all don't have this kind of beak. Okay, but this toucan has a specialized beak so that it can blend its color with the trees or plants also. So it can hide also itself from other animals. Yes, children. Next animal is Asian elephant. You can see, you may have seen this elephant naturally, because some of the time elephants are visiting in our area near the Ganesh Chaturthi. So you must have seen, and it has two main characteristics which make this animal different from others, and it can successfully live in this hot and humid weather. Because of one adaptation is its long trunk. You know, children, this is trunk of this animal or elephant, जिसको हम सूंड बोलते हैं. Okay, and with the help of its long trunk, it can smell from very far away about the food or about the water sources. Okay, and this long trunk help the elephant to take water, because it always fill water in this tongue and in this trunk, and it make its body wet with the help of the trunk. The water which is filled in the trunk, it can sprinkle on its full body to make it cool. And other than this feature, you can see its long or big ears, and these big ears are also one of the important adaptation. And with the help of these ears, elephant can hear sound from many kilometers far away. Okay, and because it can collect so many sound waves with the help of these big ears, and with the help of these big ears, it can cool its body also by fanning on its body. And other than this, here you can see these white are two tusks. These are called tusks of elephant, and these tusks are used to break the trees, and some of the trees, and the pulp which is present in the trees, animal can eat that pulp by breaking the trees. Okay, and this just like pine trees, elephant likes so much pine trees, because pulp which is present in the pine trees is eaten by this animal. And with the help of these tusks, they can easily pick up loads. Okay, and children, these are some of the adaptations which are present in elephant. And you know that elephant has different body than other animals. So we can see all the means body parts are adapted well to live in the forest area, because elephants can manage with the help of their strong body, so that they can easily prevent themselves or protect themselves from small animals. Okay, very easily, that many animals can't attack on elephant because of its huge body. Okay, big body structure. And these are some kind of adaptations, and its color is also one of the adaptation. You can see its color is matching with the tree trunks which are present behind the elephant. So it is also one of the adapted feature, means it is camouflage. Okay, or we can say it is a kind of color blending which is present in this elephant, means elephant color is easily matching with the tree trunks which are present in the forest area. So this is also one of the adaptation. So children, this is all about your this chapter, means with the help of some pictures you can easily understand that what are the different adaptations present in these animals. So Jai Gurudev.